So, I decided I'm going to start focusing on the area I'm in right now because it's madness. And clearly, everything that I feel like is moving and shaking in this society, wherever you live, is going to eventually branch out. Okay? So, just to share with you, this is another story, and I could do this all day. But, this one, it touched me, and it really made me reflect on the possibilities of what's up and coming. But let's just listen.
New tonight, loved ones are mourning the death of a Milwaukee man shot outside of the restaurant where he worked. This happened on New Year's Eve. The victim declared brain dead days later. Fox 6's Ashley Sears joins us live now and explains that all of this, Ash, stemmed from an argument with a coworker.
Yes, Stephanie, the victim's wife tells us her husband stopped into Wong's Walk here to check the schedule when words were exchanged with a coworker. She says that coworker then called a man who was armed with a gun.
We just want to send up a prayer to the family.
At Richardson Capitol, a family stands in disbelief, mourning a life stolen by gun violence.
This could have been avoided.
51-year-old Cal Locke was shot in the parking lot on New Year's Eve. Locke's wife tells us he stopped at Wong's Walk where he worked with his daughter. Locke wanted to check his schedule when an argument with another coworker erupted.
He's just saying, I'm old enough to be your father. I don't get into them type of rumors around here.
Locke's wife says the woman called a man who came to the restaurant armed with a gun. The argument moved outside.
My husband told my daughter to go run behind the truck so she wouldn't get hit in the crossfire, and he ended up taking the bullets.
Locke was shot twice in the head and rushed to the hospital. He was declared brain dead days later.
He didn't deserve this.
The 51-year-old is remembered as a loving father and husband, someone who was religious, loved fishing and barbecuing.
He wasn't out here gang banging and thugging and doing all of that. Yeah, he was a family man.
This family now comforting each other, unable to make sense of the heartache they're dealing with.
People need to put these guns down. People need to stop shooting.
And police tell us they have identified a suspect, but no arrests have been made. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help pay for the victim's funeral costs. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Ashley Sears, Fox 6 News.
New Year's Eve.
Now, let me tell you, on New Year's Eve, I know the difference between fireworks and bullets. It was bad. I got on the ground. I heard in between 400 to 500 rounds go off. First of all, I don't know who has that much ammunition to just waste, but whatever. And, mainly, the bullets have to fall. I think it's dumb. I think it's childish. I think it's irresponsible. It is what it is. But needless to say, if you heard the wife tell it, her husband told the daughter to go hide behind the truck. He took the bullets. He protected his daughter. Otherwise, she could potentially have been right with him. And, this is sad, all over a workplace argument. I didn't go out on New Year's Eve because of these incidents. I won't go to a club anymore. I won't do it. But anyway.